Hey, how's it going? My name is Eddie Datz, and I just got back from Vienna, Austria. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my trip. So this is the first picture. This is me with my group. We called ourselves the Pickle Family. Just I don't even know how that inside joke came to be. We saw some sculptures that looked like a bunch of giant pickles, and we called ourselves the Pickle Family, which is so silly. But honestly, that was kind of part of the beauty of studying abroad with international students was that you would come up with these jokes and it would just be so much fun. And from left to right, I mean, you had Diego, he's from Colombia. Igna, she was next to me, she's from Chile. Laura, I know I think she was Colombia too. Sebastian, I believe, was Colombia. Grace was, actually, she goes to UCF, she was from the United States. And Carlos, all the way on the right, he was from, I think he goes to UCF too. He's from Puerto Rico, so he's fully bilingual, but he's lived in the United States most of his life, and that was in Salzburg. So that actually we visited the first weekend of Salzburg, and we went to Budapest the second weekend. And that to me was my favorite part of studying abroad, more than Vienna itself. Even though Vienna was beautiful, was doing it with a bunch of students from around the world. I definitely highly recommend doing a program. I don't know that there is a program that's like just for people from the United States in another country, but I recommend not doing that because I specifically kind of tried to not hang out with just people from the United States because I already do that on a daily basis. I hang out with people from the United States. So now looking at the next picture, oh, so this is the Wiener Schnitzel. It's just a chicken cutlet. I don't really understand what all the fuss is about I mean, it was fine, it was good, but I thought the sausages were much better. I don't really know why they're so famous for this, honestly. Um, this one is me at the Vienna Insurance Group tour that we had. Honestly, the company itself, maybe because I'm not really into insurance, that wasn't really my cup of tea. But you can't even really tell from this picture. But we got like a 360 view of Vienna, and it was gorgeous. So pretty much on their top floor, it was all windows that we could all look through, and it was just absolutely gorgeous. Something throughout the pictures really never captured how beautiful anything was. I would be looking at a great site, and then I pull up my phone to take a picture, and I look at the camera and I look at the real thing. I'd be like, oh, it's almost not even worth taking a picture because it was so much prettier in person. But that being said, I still did take pictures, obviously. This is me taking a selfie in Budapest. There's like a bridge that connects parts of the city, and I just think it's a good picture, and I took a solid amount of selfies, and that's one of my favorites. This was from our intercultural evening, and it was really, really, it might have been my favorite event of the whole thing because we had people from all over the world in this program, and people brought food. So the Korvika, that's from Russia. The Victorinox, I believe, is Sweden. The two on the left that look like they have buildings on them, that is from the Czech Republic. And the Jet Candy, those are from Colombia. So, that was just really neat to be able to have, bring back, and I brought that home for my mom and sister, just bring home candy from literally all over the world. I thought that was pretty neat. And this is a picture of all of us. We were at a fortress, or no, we weren't at a fortress. That was in Salzburg. We just did this really big hike. The whole time we were like, oh my god, this is the longest hike. It's so hot out. There's no water fountains anywhere. We were all really parched. We were all really, tired. Then we got to the top, and again, I mean, you can't even really tell, but it's just, I mean, exquisite. I mean, really, truly breathtaking. The views. I can't tell you what my favorite view was because there were so many gorgeous views. But yeah, and this was a large part of the group. Wasn't the whole group. I think we had 138 students from around the country, and this is, I don't know off the top of my head, but maybe 50 of them. Um, and then this is just a nice picture of me, this was also Salzburg. And I mean, it almost looks like a painting that I'm standing in, like a big canvas that's behind me. But no, that's real. It's real. And it was, I mean, just exquisite. Absolutely exquisite. Very serene. And yeah, so I mean, that's just some of the pictures from my time in Vienna and in Austria in general and neighboring countries. And it's a lot of fun. Definitely got out of my comfort zone because I'm still not much of a traveler. But I'm glad I did it. I'm proud of myself. And I'm glad it's done, honestly. 3 weeks was enough for me, but maybe that's again because I'm not much of a traveler. But I do miss my friends from it. I miss my friends much more than Vienna itself. Vienna was beautiful, but I miss my new friends more than anything. And I would recommend Vienna as a city, definitely, but more importantly, I would recommend doing a program that has students from all over the country. Honestly, as few people from the United States as possible, because I definitely learned the most and had the most fun with people from other cultures because I never get to interact with people from those cultures. So, yeah, good stuff. And Auf Wiedersehen, which is goodbye in German. Also, disclaimer: I'm not good at editing videos, so I don't know how to cut out when I said people all around the country. I meant all around the world. So, yeah, whenever I said friends all over the country, just insert the word world there. Okay, thanks. Auf Wiedersehen.